Welcome back to the Rudy Culture Podcast. It's your boy Mickey Blue. Hey, fuck it, we got Lady V's on this shit, you feel me?
Yes,
and then I got to the right of her. You got your little. Let me tell y'all something. We got ladies and just have teams right now. It's a good time. We got BDE out here with us. Shout out to BDE. Coming in, tuning in. We have a good old time. This is a great episode. Thank y'all for tuning in, ladies. How y'all doing tonight?
we're doing great. You guys are doing an awesome hostess job. Hostess with the mostest.
The hostess
with the mostest.
That's a good way to put it.
Hey, so, you know what? The Muse got a topic. She want to ask y'all a question. She want to ask y'all a question.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I came across this, I was talking to my sister, this question of, do birds of a feather really flock together?
You gotta elaborate on that.
Come on.
Really controversial.
Give me some more. Give me some context here.
So just a little context, whatever. It was a scenario of, I know most of y'all are familiar. I can't remember the girl's name, but y'all know old girl who basically, she went on a trip with like females she didn't really know. Mm-hmm. And essentially some shit went away and she got left. Okay? Y'all know that story?
I don't know the story.
Okay, so it kind of went viral. I just don't remember old girl's name. I'll have to find it for y'all. But essentially, like, she kind of just went on a trip. And really, and I feel like in today's time, you kind of see that happen often. Females will go on trips, or even men will go on trips by themselves with groups that still are kind of strangers, just with like what do y'all call them? Like travel agents that put together and stuff, those groups, or like just strangers. Like people be putting stuff on Facebook, Snapchat, whatever. Like who trying to go to Bali? You know, and you basically have a person kind of administrate it, and then But in this case, anyway, she just kind of had like not a pleasant experience, and she ended up getting left down there on the trip. So it went viral, right? She got left.
Like, hold on, they leave her? They leave her?
Out of the country.
So she never missed the internet.
No, I never said she Oh Lord, they putting shit. They added their own storyline.
The question because I didn't hear all the
Exactly. Okay,
we need all that.
So she didn't come up missing.
Okay, she
but,
got missing. That's good.
I think she ended up fighting the girls.
Oh.
She
lied.
got her jumped by him or something.
Oh, the girl died?
I know who you're talking about though. One and
Listen.
I'm wrong?
Listen.
You're wrong. Okay.
Good Lord. Similar stories. Yeah, one did pass away. For sure. She went on a group with like 5 people and she ended up passing away. I know what you're talking about, but this one
is it?
Okay.
So she survived. All I'm saying is, right? Given the scenario, that's what sparked the conversation because, of course, it went viral and a lot of people just kind of naturally on social media had their own comments and opinions about it.
Yes.
And so people were kind of saying, like, well, that's why she should have did this or that's why this or, you know, people just kind of said what they said. And so me and my sister were talking about it, like, do the people you be around, you know, kind of like really define who you are as a person? Like, do birds of a feather really flock together? Like,
Okay, I see what you're saying.
the environment you hang in, who your immediate circle, or your gang is, your crew, like, do they really directly represent who you are as a person?
If they gonna represent you, if the time comes, if I was about like Kamika, like it say something like that, like will my friends tell me something like that? Yeah, no. I said like Kamika. Will my friends tell the truth about it?
Yeah.
So
that's part of it, right? As far as those kind of
part of
questions.
it with my friends, exactly. Because her friends ain't tell no truth with that one. They didn't tell no truth. Something like that, nigga, something like that, I'm probably gonna tell.
But listen,
Yeah, probably.
with my
You my friend.
But with my friends, I feel like my friends will say something.
Okay, say something. Okay. So say your opinion, right?
Okay,
because that's stuff we want to talk about your reasoning behind that, right?
Yes.
Because you feel like you're around solid people.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna gonna touch on it. So my initial question is, I just want to get everybody's opinion.
Yes
based
or
on
no?
that statement and given the context I just gave y'all. Do y'all feel like birds of a feather really fly?
In a yes or no, or in a
It's a
phrase?
yes or no.
Yes or
Birds
no?
of a feather.
Yes, fine.
But do birds of a feather really flock together? That's where that phrase came from.
Okay, exactly.
I
Right.
read that now.
So hold on. We're gonna start with Sharky. What's your answer to that, or your opinion?
So I don't know why I thought of it just now. It's like a hoe. What did he say?
What kind of hoe?
Okay, yeah.
Any hoe.
Because that not that one, not that one.
Any kind of hoe. It can be any kind of hoe.
Wait, a hole or a hole? Like a hole of something.
No, like
He's
a
saying
hoe.
like an HOE.
Like H-O-E.
I know you fucking lying. I know you lying.
Oh,
I know you
Go ahead.
Okay,
if you got a hoe. If you travel with a pack of hoes,
Hold on, no, you gotta say it reverse though.
it's a pack of hoes.
Like she's hanging with a pack of
With the
hoes
hoe.
that make her a hoe.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes. Right.
So your opinion is yes? Like if you see a girl, right, out, let's picture it.
And you don't even know her.
I'm not. I'm just. That's my reference of
Yeah.
the word popping together. It's
Okay.
like a hoe hanging with multiple hoes. Like,
Yeah, but hold on, you're saying a whole hanging with fuck. We're saying you ain't never seen or met this person, but you know that maybe the people that she's like seen with or hang around are actually hoes. Does that make her a hoe by default?
Shit.
You don't know her, but you know the people that she be with. You see her out or whatever.
I
You know
mean,
the
I
people
say
that
no.
she be with.
Naturally, I would
Everybody
say,
around
her
us.
I wouldn't
Right.
say it make her a hoe. It makes her
That's
like,
fine.
okay, she
Right.
hangs out with whole friends.
Okay, hold on. So let's back up a little
possibly-
bit. Would
hold
you
on,
say
wait,
no?
wait. So possibly she could be a hoe. So let's go ahead and see if she is a hoe because she hang out with whole friends. You see what I'm saying?
But like,
you
is
gonna test
that
the
like
water.
Yes, he
from
is.
just like an immediate
You gonna
opinion,
test the water. You
would
gonna figure it out. You gonna see.
You gonna see if she a hoe. If
Cause
she
you gotta
got more
find out for
hoes-
yourself because you don't go off of hearsay.
Exactly.
Ooh.
You gotta see if she a hoe or not.
Mickey?
Alright, so like real shit, I think so. And the only reason I say that is because of the fact that initially, if she ain't a hoe, in my mind I feel like she gonna go because she hanging around people that's gonna influence her. You know what I'm saying? It's like, even if she got a dude, right? Let's just say Shorty got a dude. She got a dude, she got a man at home, everybody else single. But she out with her friends all the time. Eventually, you play with fire, you gonna get burned. You gonna be curious as fuck. You feel what I'm saying? So, all I gotta do is say the right shit to you to really move you, and you gonna go.
Can I ask you
That's just
something
how I
though?
feel.
Off of that, pinging off of that. Can I ask you if, say for instance, the roles are reversed and it's a male group of friends, and you the only male friend that has a girlfriend, are you still allowed to go kick it with your homeboys?
Oh, and I'm glad she asked.
Because
And then-
wait, let me finish.
Let him rap.
Because essentially the way we partake into whenever a man goes to hang out with his homeboys, we know how men attract to us when we are out. When we are gathered all together, we're gonna do our big one. So it makes it to where it's like, is it a double standard?
It's not, because on some real ass shit, as a man who's been in that situation, it's been hard as fuck. It's been hard as fuck not to engage in these activities. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if I see my boys out here and they having the time of their life, either I'm living through them, and eventually I'm gonna be curious too.
So basically, you're not going.
I might.
But if you happy, you ain't.
So if you go, then you a hoe.
Oh, yeah,
Straight
exactly.
up.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if you happy,
So
you
in that
say no.
scenario, you have to.
Yeah.
For sure.
I feel it.
I was a hoe. I was a hoe.
You gotta grow out of
I
that
was a
eventually.
hoe.
You gotta go that eventually.
I don't know if you're right.
You some people do, some people
But
don't.
what I'm saying is like, I've been in that situation where I might have had a significant other, right? And she knows, the pod knows. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I ain't the type of motherfucker that I'm gonna keep it real. You know what I'm saying? I done cheated. I done did all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And so, but I know that it's been easier. It's been easier for me to cheat when I'm around my group of friends who are out there doing their thing.
That's true.
You feel what I'm saying?
Versus
Because
you
I'm
like,
constantly influenced. I'm hearing this shit constantly. Now, what I've learned is that if I'm in a relationship, I need to be dealing with other people who are in relationships, because then I'm gonna be more like that. So I feel like birds of a feather for sure flock together.
Okay.
100%.
So with you saying that, me, I'm gonna tell you my relationship. Me, my nigga, he don't play that shit. He don't. I'm gonna let y'all know straight the fuck up. They know that shit too. He don't play that shit. So if I say I'm here right now, like he expect me to be right here, like doing this podcast and shit like that. Like it's nothing like trust issues or anything like that. Like we don't have that type of problems or anything like that. But it's just like him trying to be more dominant than me when I'm a
And I'm the
thug-ass
single
bitch.
friend.
Girl, bye. I'm a thug ass bitch, so therefore I just, you know, I try to figure right.
Yep, I understand. You try to
Like
figure it out.
with relationships.
Oh wait, I was.
Relationships.
But let me
So do birds of a feather
Relationships.
flock?
I said I was.
But
Edit that out. Edit that out.
But no, let me piggyback though.
No.
What you're
So
saying
do birds of a feather flock together?
Right.
I know, but I'm just saying. Like,
What's your opinion on it?
I have a nigga at home. My friends don't have that at home.
I just got one.
So yes, birds of a feather flock together.
No, they don't.
Oh no, they don't.
They don't.
They don't.
Shit, birds of a feather do not flock together.
Okay.
Hold on.
My opinion is.
Let me come back.
That's not
Okay.
true.
Let me
Okay,
come back.
wait. Yeah.
You're single.
Oh, no, I just became.
Shut up. Shut up.
But what I'm saying is, at some for the most
Okay,
part,
right now, yeah,
they're
right
in a
now.
relationship, right? They're the leaders of the group, right?
Yes.
So for the most part, you're around people that are in a relationship.
Negative.
Yes.
Oh no.
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 Yes.
Yeah,
No, most times you are not in
Hold
a.
on.
He's saying in context of BBE.
Oh,
right?
oh, yeah.
I'm saying
He's saying in context of
She's
BBE.
around
like, y'all
people that's
like
in a relationship.
Yes, I am. For
They're in
sure.
a relationship.
Okay.
So,
So
and
what I-
she asked me,
You know, y'all like most
she
people
said,
are.
friend, how should I act or how should I talk to my man or, you know, like, cause she's
Ask
just
the
now,
question
like,
is,
being,
I don't be in relationships.
yeah,
I don't
she's
be in
not a
relationships.
relationship type of girl.
I don't do that.
So therefore, she's like, friend, how am I supposed to be
I know that it's
submissive?
bad on my part.
One
but I
thing,
don't
one
care.
thing about it, be submissive, but be submissive to a point.
You know what I'm saying? Like.
That's just that.
I don't know.
That's just that. Not for real.
I love them, y'all. Bad Bitch Entertainment, man.
No,
Come to you
okay.
live.
No, I'm saying-
Live in the flesh.
I've been holding it.
Be
Let me
submissive
bring
to
it
a
back,
point,
though.
cause I'm not about to be submissive to you, nigga, if you ain't doing
But look.
your part as a man. As a man, do your part. And as a woman, I'ma do my part.
Exactly.
Let me bring it back.
Okay.
I'ma do my part. I'ma do my part.
Listen.
So therefore, that's what I'm saying.
But
My
listen,
bad.
what
Go
I'm
ahead.
saying is, though, for the most part, in y'all group, you're dealing with other people who are also in relationships.
Yes.
So it's healthy habits.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? So it's more supportive of you being in your relationship. Now, if everybody here was single and outside doing their thing,
No, listen.
it would be a harder time.
If they
I'm not
was
saying that you
single,
would, but,
it was difficult when they was single.
but that's my point.
It was definitely
But it do be look like crazy.
Shut up. It was definitely difficult. It was definitely difficult in my relationship because all my friends was not in a relationship. They were single. They were single. So all my friends that were single, they was telling me in my ear, like,
Great.
but then again, I'm in a relationship with somebody. So they telling me, you know,
Exactly. We get it. Shout out to your man. Now. Don't do. No,
So you say birds and feathers don't flock together.
They don't.
You say they don't.
They don't because
Okay.
they gonna be who they are.
Okay.
So you can't change somebody because you're hanging out relationship, that's your friend. If your friend's a whore, then your friend's a whore. And if your friend, excuse my language, sorry. If your friend's gonna be who she is, that's who she is.
Yeah.
Like, you can't change who they are. Like, if your friend gonna be faithful to the person she's with right now, then let her be. Like, y'all can't change who they are. Like, your friend, if you love your friend, you love your friend. For whoever they
I
are.
want to come back
You
to
know what I'm
you,
saying?
but I want to let everybody.
Yeah.
I got something.
What's your take on it? Do you think birds of a feather really flock together?
I say, I don't know. And the only reason I say I don't know is because I feel like you have to limit that time. Like, because I see your point. I feel like I see everybody's point, but yours in particular, because I feel like, yes, you are what you are around, or you become what you are around. And just like with, like, if you want to be successful, you be around people that are successful.
Talk your shit.
So essentially, it's like, if you not on shit, be around motherfuckers that ain't on shit. And you gonna stay not on shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? You gonna be comfortable. You gonna just stay in that zone. So it's like, I see that in relationships as well. Like, me personally, if I'm in a relationship, I'm gonna be so caught up in my relationship that, yes, I wanna go have outings with you, or if it's some type of
But you coming.
celebration or whatever, I'm coming. But when I say, you know when to leave, because you know when to leave. You know when it's time to let it go.
After the party.
Yes, you know when it's, you know what I mean? And so it's like, it's just out of respect of your partner at the end of the day. So it's like, if your partner is comfortable with the friends that he knew or she knew that you were already friends with prior to y'all's relationship,
Yes.
and he kind of knew whatever it is, he's like, okay, yeah, you can go kick it with your homegirl, but you can kick it with your homeboy, homegirl, whatever, but baby, just know, you better be knocking them, you better be using that key. You better be using that key to get in this house. Don't be making me think that you're doing what they're doing. Because once I start thinking that you're doing what they're doing, you doing what they're doing.
Yeah,
So
that part.
yeah, it's like, I see both. And then to touch on you, I'm sorry, to touch on you, because you said,
What's up?
okay, so you said,
said,
you said if a, no, you said if a hoe,
hang
okay,
with other hoes.
but then you elaborated and you said that if your friend tells you that she's a hoe, then you're gonna believe your friend,
Yeah.
and if a girl tell you that, oh, she a hoe, you just gonna be like, oh, let me see for myself, okay? But wouldn't you think that the homie would be trying to tell you anything just because, just in case, whatever he might want to do with her that he don't want you to do with her? Or the female is telling you, oh, she is a hoe, so that way you don't fuck with her because she want to fuck with you.
Are all homies only males?
Clock it. It don't have to be. Homies, and but I'm elaborating on both. I'm elaborating on the actual female perspective and the male perspective. So it's kind of like, which one would you say is like, why would you kind of believe your homie? Is it just because of
Because it's
loyalty?
my homie. My homie.
But from your point of view and yours.
Male, female.
your homie gonna
Lyrics
be
my
a
homie.
Hold on, y'all.
Lyrics
Let
my
me
homie.
speak.
If they're
That's what I'm
telling me
saying.
one thing, I'm gonna believe it. No questions asked, because we have that bond. We've been through enough to understand that whatever if you say it's true, it's true. Same thing with Mickey. You say it's true, it's true. Homie.
Right.
Some girl that I don't know said she a hoe. She just said that, so I don't fuck with that girl to fuck with her.
Right.
So
right,
therefore,
right. Okay, I was trying
okay,
to.
I'm gonna figure it out.
Okay.
So therefore, if the homie says she's a hoe, okay, cool, no problem at all.
So one about like
She a
actual
hoe.
credibility.
One credibility.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was. Yeah,
One
that's
got
what I was-
loyalty and
okay,
trust
yeah.
and build up in years.
Right,
Now,
right,
exactly.
yeah.
Right. One but not lie. Nah.
Got it.
That's
Okay,
but not everybody's a homie. though.
Alright,
You gotta. It take time to become a homie.
Yeah.
Right.
Right? You don't earn that title just off
Friends
off
come
rip,
just
right?
off
That's that's beyond friendship, right? That's the next level.
Yeah.
So,
family.
family.
Uncle Jay.
Okay, so
gotta say?
the question. Okay, so it's like, do birds of a feather flock
Flock
together?
together.
So like when you was explaining, I'm like, it was totally different from what everybody else is talking about. So I'm a little confused. So I'm literally like,
What would you
So
define
basically,
it?
okay, so I just gave that example because that's what led to
yeah, okay.
So whenever
like
you hear it,
I'm like, nigga, y'all talking about men and women. We go together. We're two women. So
Hold on, let me break it
The
down. Let me
question
break it
is,
down
do birds
first.
of a
Wait,
feather
wait.
flock together?
Yeah, just let me break it down.
So
first.
you
Wait,
are
wait.
who you hang around?
That's Because okay, yeah.
Like,
So that was just me giving the story. Was the background of just how that came up. Because a lot of people had topics and comments about the scenario and what they would have done, like if they were really her friend or wasn't. You know, all of that kind of came up. That's how the topic came out. So that's the only reason I gave that story. But essentially, all it is asking is, are you the same as the people you hang with?
Are you all okay?
Do you
I
act
get
the same as your
So I feel like no,
defined by
I'm
the
not.
people around
I mean, no, majority of my people, but not all. You know, so
so is that yes or
So you would say no.
Yes
in
or
that
no?
case, right?
With the
No.
birds of
You don't think so?
do not
'Cause you
flock
said, like,
together.
You go off
They do.
You go off your own character. That's what you need to say.
They do. Kind
No.
of. In some ways, not all.
Never get
Like,
shit out.
in some ways, not all. Like it's different flocking together in certain different ways. If y'all get what I'm saying, like
You like
everything we're not flocking together with,
flocking
but
together.
certain things we. So you have a two group for different everything. accords
Yeah,
with,
that's
like, yeah.
And some people can't help it. Like, they love who they
Yeah.
are, but they can't help who they are. Like,
No, I think what she
You know
mean
what I'm
more, and correct me if I'm
No,
wrong, is
but-
that the birds per se,
Yeah.
right, of that same feather, your friends or the immediate circle around you, you might share some similarities or same ways and
That's what it
tendencies
is.
as.
Listen, I'm
But
gonna stop you right
I'm
there.
not
But
doing
you
that.
in the back end like I would never do
Just
something
because
like
you
that. You know, like
right.
So like what you do ain't
I feel
necessarily
like-
like what you eat ain't
Not something
necessarily
that I
about
would
shit.
like.
Yeah.
Exactly. I
But
like
we
the
do
way
got
you-
similarities and tendencies and ways that actually, you know, kind of align. I like that though, because I feel like I kinda feel
Yeah.
like I get
It's
to my
50-50.
But
You know.
to me, and what she's saying is more so like they do because
They do.
it's like y'all are like-minded. That's the reason why y'all click. That's the reason why y'all.
But
you
you
know
said
what I mean?
with
Y'all
some
are all-
stuff.
No, for sure. But what I'm saying is, we're all individuals. At the end of the day, we're all going to think different, have different opinions, whatever the case may be. But for the most part, we come together because of our likeness.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So we're going to hang together because of our likeness. You feel me? So if they all part of BBE. If they didn't really was bought into the shit, then they're not part of BBE, right?
Right. Well, yeah, that's
Right, that's
exactly
right.
correct.
I'm not bodying them. I love them genuinely. I love them. These are my dogs. All right.
All right, let's talk to J Love. J Love, what's your opinion on the topic today? Do you feel like birds of a
Do
feather?
birds
really
of a
flock
feather
together?
flock together? I think that's a good question. I don't know.
That's right now. I don't know.
No, I think birds of a feather. Man, I feel like some birds on that feather flock together. On that feather. Hey, it's just
Hey,
But
I fuck with that. I fuck with
I don't
that.
care what.
I feel like
Speak. Talk about who.
I feel like the bird has clumps on it, and those clumps are clumped together.
Yeah.
This clump is my clump for this.
This
This feathers are my feathers for this. These feathers are my feathers for that. And that feather, when I'm on that feather, boy, we flock together. We farm. Hello.
Because when you on that time, when you on that time and I'm on that time. If you ain't that time, we like together. I'm gonna take
Speak on it. Speak on it. Speak on it.
Basically, I'm on the same time as you on. Yeah. You know, in that moment.
I fuck with that.
Like, I got some feathers where that feather,
I be on the same.
exactly. Some feathers on that feather, it's my turn up feather. On this feather, I got more of my, let's say, my Langston college friends feather. That's a different time than the problem with my ratchet friends feather. And then I got my other feather where it's, yeah.
Okay, so I got a question real
Damn,
fast.
that's deep.
I got a
That's
question.
very deep. Baby, I like that one.
I got a question
one.
though,
That's a deep
because
one.
it's gonna help me understand. Do all of these feathers exist at the same time?
Yes.
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 Ooh.
The bird, didn't I say the birds on the feather?
You said, yeah.
The feathers flock together. That's one bird.
That's one.
That's feathers all over.
Listen,
Me.
you carrying the metaphors.
Oh,
Just
let
stay with us.
her work.
Listen.
Working right. Let her
She
cook.
is cooking right
She is cooking.
Hey.
And that's really just how I feel. Like, as the boss, Like, that's really what I have to do. I have to separate, because sometimes I do have people who want to join the team that I personally this or that, but I can't let that get in the way of.
Don't be one because
So
bro,
that-
we don't want that difference in that image.
What the fuck?
We don't want that image.
Wait a minute, we don't know what the fuck she just said.
We don't want that goddamn
talking in
image.
reverse.
Just
talking in reverse.
She said she don't want that image off.
Please. Hey, you're making me look bad.
I know.
Because
Not right now. I'm
I know
sorry.
y'all.
Not right now, okay? So,
That wasn't a burst out.
between Lola, I'm finna eject y'all.
Wait, I didn't do nothing.
No, she
did.
cool.
You did. Y'all both did. Because she keep entertaining her. Birds of a feather.
Okay.
locked together.
So listen,
Okay.
you want to know something real quick? But listen, I didn't even know that for real at first because listen, when I be watching that shit for real, I be thinking I'll be in that moment and be like, not today.
You have all this is what's crazy. I don't know. I mean, I'm confused. She didn't even have no shots over here.
I want that shit to be like a moment, like not today.
Okay.
That's what I said.
So, I only got like
My bad. I'm gonna shut up.
Hold on, because real shit. Hey, what
This
she
is real
said
raw.
I like what
goes
she was
so
getting at. I just
fucking
that was a lot.
hard, though.
Thank y'all.
Real
Yeah.
shit. Because I think that, because you asked the question, can they all exist at the same time?
I did.
100%.
100%.
I did.
100%. Whoever asked that was
Yeah.
right. Like, yes, they can. Because I feel like if you a hood nigga, you go hang out with your hood friends and do hood shit.
Oh, rat shit.
Hood rat shit.
What
then-
my little said? I'm turned up with my
I'm turned up with my bitches.
yeah. Turned up got that.
My bad.
And then when you tired and when you off there, you like, I'm tired. You gonna hang out with your other friends.
Yep, your other friends, exactly.
Who on some other shit.
Come
And then you
on.
become that.
Y'all gotta come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you
Come on back to my. That's true. That's why I said what I
So-
said. Clusters
so to me, though-
Yes.
to me that
So
all
you feel
sums
like
up
they-
to birds of a feather flock to
flock
fucking
Okay,
together.
because prime example, because I don't really be like, I'm not really the go out. I support y'all. I support. I love everything about the brand. Day one, she been saying that she gonna do it. They been saying they're gonna do it, and they did it. Stood on business about everything.
Still doing it.
Still doing it.
Shout out to
Still
the
doing it.
Shout out to BDE.
Bad Bitch Entertainment coming to you live.
And you know, I don't really go out. So where I just be out. You know, I just be like, when y'all ready to chill, y'all wanna go bowling? Come, let's go like do something that ain't, you know what I mean? But they are willing to. It's like versatile. Like they willing to do whatever it is that they adjust to whatever friend group it is that they cater to at that moment. Like they could, if I call them, we need to go out to eat. All right, where we going? What we doing? When we, you know what I mean? It don't always gotta be the connection with the liveness of what the brand is and what it, you know what I mean? So.
Which comes to a different question. It's pretty much like at the end of the day, you have friends for every situation.
That's what she said, yeah.
Every
You got friends
situation.
for the
And I got girls on the team for every situation, everything, every booking. It's different girls for everything. Everybody can't do everything. You feel me?
Everybody can't go.
Everybody can't get in.
But you got some girls that might be a little more tailored to
Doing that, and that's what they do. That's what
And
they
being out in
like.
the cloud, if you got people who maybe like more like we like, okay, you're a little more reserved, you know. So maybe we put you on something else, you know.
Right.
Or you got maybe people who are just like maybe they busy, work a lot. So okay,
Work a
you
lot,
ones that I can
kids.
pick to show up to certain events that
Exactly.
you know.
Because
That's
right
good.
now, my team, it probably ranges, if I include all the girls, our team, probably like, what would you say?
Probably about 14,
Mm,
13.
I feel like that's just my working girls. Our working girls, 13. No, I say the group ranges to about 20 in that bitch. And we all pop out on my soul.
Yeah, we pop out.
Now,
We do
didn't
pop
hear-
out.
You can
we
get
didn't hear
everybody
your
on one
opinion.
accord.
Oh,
Oh yeah, we didn't hear
We didn't
yours.
hear lyrics thing. The muse. Amuse
Yeah.
us.
Let
Amuse us.
me hear the music.
This question.
Let's
I
hear the
did,
muse.
I did, I
What's your
did,
opinion on
I
it?
did
Birds
want to
of a
know.
feather
I know.
flock together.
Fuck together.
A hoe
as a whole, separately, what? Like, I need a hoe.
That doesn't make sense though.
I said I need a hoe. I mean, I need to know.
It doesn't. Because
It's like a pack of drawers and a single pair of drawers. Same thing.
I was asking more so with the context of judging someone that you don't know. You've already labeled her as a hoe. So if she would hoe, I'm not surprised. But somebody whom I do not know, but I know the people she's around, that's a different story.
Yeah.
But they label off of part of your investigation and feedback from a trusted source. So
Not necessarily, because even when you was working with Drisha, she said that it could go both ways. Whether you heard it from a homie or you didn't.
But it ain't over first though.
It can because what if you see her out, I mean, like if for example, you walking out the club and you see her and you like, dang, but you see her talking to multiple men approach her, right? In your head, is she giving hoe or is she giving? And you might see them pulling out their phone. You might see the action. You might see it behind the scenes.
Yeah.
In your mind, and you like, I ain't even going, cause she probably. And if the homie come up, she look good, but she probably, you know how she probably is.
You know. You still gonna shoot your shot or
No,
not?
I mean, like you said, if it's multiple people coming to it, I mean, obviously, it's nothing's working, right? If it's multiple people. If someone came
No,
up,
but
it
like she
would've
said,
worked.
you saw the action.
Okay, well, let me click on my thought out.
Because you saw the phone number, so I mean, it's working if I took your phone number though, you know?
Yeah.
Give out a phone number to anybody. People give out any kind of number. I can say numbers. That don't mean it's a real phone number.
No, for real. But
Have you given
I'm
them
saying
some
like just
person?
from a visual though, like
Okay.
would you assume that from a visual?
Like I was saying before I was rudely interrupted.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Every time you laugh like that, it's funny.
Clearly nothing's working because
my
obviously
God.
you got multiple people
Oh my
coming
gosh.
to it. So
I think what she's trying to say is right there. How do you know that clearly something's not working? That's what
clearly,
I
like
was.
I'm trying to say. Nothing's working. So obviously I can see from me.
I'm shooting my
I'm
shot.
like, okay, cool, nothing's working. They ain't got something that's not working. I got something that work 100% of the time. I can go try that real quick.
So in your case, no, she not a hoe because you're gonna approach.
Yep, he's approaching. He's straight foot
I
forward.
don't care who walking.
I look at you before I approach you. I don't just approach anybody. Like, I'm not about to just go to anybody.
Right.
I'll serve you first and look at people. Yeah, go to you. I'm like, okay, cool. You fit this criteria, so to speak.
I'm gonna approach because I feel like your reality is only your reality. You know what I mean? Like however you view it is only how you view it. That doesn't make it fact. Like your reality versus what is real is two different things.
I like that.
I like that too.
And you hear a lot of people too sometimes be like, oh, she was a hoe before she met me.
Yeah.
Then she ran into me. She ran into me.
That's a
But that's real shit though. That's real shit.
Or a lot of people be like, you know, I ain't gonna judge you or define you based on your past because some people do change.
Because to me, and we talked about this on another pod, how I was like, because y'all asked, like, why do you cheat or why do you woo? And I was like, to me, a cheater is going to cheat until they meet the right person that makes them not want to cheat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So even in the hoe aspect, it's like, you don't hoe until you find that person that makes you feel like you don't want to hoe no more. Like, oh, I'm good. I got everything I want here.
Yeah.
I don't need to go nowhere else.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Or I'm trying to see where it's at. I ain't trying to mess that up yet.
Exactly.
You know, like
I'm trying to
I ain't
see
trying to
where
risk
it
it.
go.
Yeah.
If it don't go all the way.
Then I'm a hoe.
Oh Lord.
Let go.
You hear that?
But so your answer is you feel like we ain't never get your answer. The birds of the flock together.
I do not think that birds of the feather.
That is so controversial.
Thank you.
We
Clusters.
will never get the bottom of that.
The cluster single, not the thing. It's just a cluster. Have you ever?
That's my best friend, but we is so
Over 16
controversial,
years,
and I'm not
bro.
gonna agree with shit she talking about.
Period.
I'm not.
I'm talking about something different.
Why would the fuck would she say
What do
that?
you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Just say this. I know.
She literally said she would agree with
I'm
that
gonna say this,
same
though.
conversation.
I know always agree
I
with
would.
my friends. I'm sorry.
I wouldn't, but that was her.
That's just like.
I don't care.
I feel like that's just like.
You my dog.
Okay, baby, go. A group of friends walking in a store and shit.
Yeah.
The 2 friends that I'm with, they stealing their shit, and I'm buying mine.
Yeah.
I'm walking out the store, bitch. I'm still getting in the car eating my shit. Like, we cool.
If you go, I'll come.
I'm not doing it, but
Nothing to do with
good,
you.
you know?
They got nothing to do with you.
But if you go, I'll be there. I'll come get you.
I don't know nothing.
baby, I ain't-
What's talking about. I
My
ain't.
question is, though,
I'm getting my.
All right, there we go.
My dog.
my question is though, how long does that last?
It'll last always, cause bitch, you don't like.
I'm buying mine,
bitch.
so.
It's
Yeah,
almost
yeah.
like, how long would you tolerate kind of being around people that don't?
But that's my
line
friend.
up
Yeah.
What you're trying to become.
I mean,
You're
you're
not
still in a
really-
bag of chips.
You don't really want to be around thieves.
So eventually you do what?
You become
You move
what
on.
You move on.
You grow.
So
You
you
grow.
Oh, wait,
You
wait,
find
wait,
somebody
and then
else who's
Around
better.
thieves, no.
Exactly, and then
Right,
that's where
right.
and that's where the cluster comes in.
Yeah, that's
you
the
put
thing.
them
It's
into
different.
that cluster
Yeah,
with
these-
them
I didn't
motherfuckers
hear
over
that
here and you over here. And sometimes you may go back when it's family time, when it's the holidays, when you're in town. But baby, I'm gonna go back to that other cluster on my fucking.
So what we say in the community?
Yeah,
We
these
fuck with you with a long spoon.
Okay.
10
You know what I mean?
foot,
10-foot pole.
So I would, I'm 10 foot pole, yeah.
10-foot pole.
10-foot pole. That's what it is.
So it's like, you know what I mean? I fuck with you when it's time to fuck with you.
Basically, you just know how to fuck with certain people.
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, exactly.
And that's perfectly
And you
fair.
just don't mix the, like,
right
sometimes it don't work.
Oh, I would
Try to
never
mix
bring
the
certain people around
flavors.
other people because I already know.
Mixing free
Some of you just gotta take off
Shit.
speaker.
That cluster and this cluster will never be
They
fine.
can't, they can't align. It
We're
makes
gonna say that for another day.
I did that before. That shit did not work. I swear to God, it did not work.
Nope.
So what's the consensus? Do we think it's
Yeah, we
50-50?
don't do that.
50-50.
It's
We don't
50-50.
mix friends. We don't mix
It's down the
friends
middle.
together.
I can.
Y'all can think of somebody right now, like, hold on, I'm on the line with some of the shit they do, but
I like
still
the way
keep, I love the way they, you know, and then you can be like, okay, I fucked up because she on the same path that I'm on,
Exactly.
you
Like
know.
that.
No, I agree with that. I think for sure it's 50-50. I think you know we all got different opinions at the same day.
Yeah. We align on something.
We align on some
Now
shit,
we
some
met
shit we
and
don't
became
align.
cool. And then as people evolve over the time.
If I'm mad at my significant other, I'm finna go hang out with some.
We made it here bonded something, you know,
Go hang out with some. Hey, no, real shit though. You don't do that.
we bond the way we can vent to each other or some shit.
Hold on. Real shit. Think about that. Okay. When you mad at your significant other, they fucked up. You finna go holler at the homie that's finna give you the right shit, or you piss off.
I hang with the same people though. We
No, nigga, I'm about to go.
I hang with the same people.
Okay, touche.
It might be a friend in a group that's gonna turn out to be a legit. You might be hand in hand
But
with
what I'm
our
saying is
but
that,
we
so like, say, them two is gonna sit there and tell you, you tripping.
Them?
But then you gonna
Go back to
have,
your man.
you gonna have, go back to your man, and then you gonna have one person that be like,
fuck that nigga.
fuck that nigga,
Right.
he a hoe ass nigga,
Right.
bitch, we going outside, it's lit. And because where you at mentally, you finna be like, yeah, fuck that nigga.
But you can have that mindset of, yeah, fuck that. I do want to go have a good time, but you know your limit because you know if you leaving or if you ain't. And so it's like, why toggle? Why toggle and play? Why toggle and play? Yes, I'm entitled to go. You piss me off. You got me fucked up to the highest of the highs.
That's what I
So
say.
I'm
Some
calling
people
my
you can
single.
bond with.
I'm calling my
You
single
can vent to
homegirl,
and be like,
and
okay, we
she's
on the
gonna
same
be
path.
stuck.
Even if I still go back to
I fuck with
them,
that.
we still on the
That's
same,
right.
you know, like.
50-50, like we said.
Right. I'm still gonna go to the house.
50-50,
Yup.
And
Because
in hopes that you're gonna apologize tomorrow.
Yes, see? But me and my friend, we still good. You know? We still know what it is and what it ain't.
Go ahead and put your
Hey.
what y'all think? Birds of a feather really flock together.
I say yeah.
Shout out to Rudy Culture.